Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of our product webinar. I'm Janessa Yeomans from our Marketplace team, and as usual, when I am on the line, we are here to talk about Marketplace. Marketplace is that best-in-class digital products and solutions for you to sell to all local businesses. Everything in here is fully curated and is brought in for you to take out and help you start a new revenue stream. It is available in Partner Center for you, so it doesn't matter your subscription, it doesn't matter what level you are at with the platform, you have access to Partner Center. And as I mentioned before, every product in there is a new revenue stream for your business, and it's for you to go out and become that local marketing expert. Today, I'm here to talk to you about social-powered Wi-Fi marketing, which is one of our most successful marketplace products. And on the line with me is Kevin from MyWifi. Kevin, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much, and it's great to be here, and hello to all the Vendasta partners on the call here today.
Perfect. And so today's focus, as I mentioned, is social-powered Wi-Fi marketing. You can find it right in that products tab in Marketplace. And this is just, when you click on it, it gives you a little bit more information, and you're going to see a little bit more about that product. A lot of great marketing materials in there. So we're going to take it. I'm going to pass it over to Kevin.
Yeah, great. I'm going to share my screen here right now. So when I do, I need everyone on the call to let me know that you can see my screen, and then you can hear my voice loud and clear. So please type in a yes if you can see my screen and hear my voice.
And we're getting lots of yeses coming through.
Great. And can you see my screen on your end?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So without further ado, let's get started. I'll kick it off. I'll hand it off to you to kick things off, and welcome everybody to the training. And then I'll jump into our platform specifically very soon.
Sounds good. I think we went through some of these, but as I said, I'm Janessa, here today to talk to you about Marketplace. And today we are going to talk about that social-powered Wi-Fi product in there.
Cool, because I don't think anybody saw your screen until now. So I'm just going to run through these slides again.
Okay.
So this is where you find the social Wi-Fi in the Marketplace. So it's under the Marketplace tab. Then after you do that, every product you have is a revenue stream. And what I want to share with you guys specifically today is a way to plant some seeds and turn Wi-Fi into one of the biggest revenue drivers for your local consulting business. So for those of you who don't know, and for those of you who have seen this and don't know who I am, my name is Kevin Zickerman. I am founder and CEO of MyWifiNetworks. We are a preferred partner of Vendasta in their marketplace. So we handle the social Wi-Fi platform. It is a turnkey solution to allow you to sell a Facebook login, or people call it Facebook Wi-Fi these days, but it's a way to generate leads and increase engagement for your clients by enabling a social-powered Wi-Fi marketing solution. So for those who have seen this before, my apologies for going through some of the same slides. It's only going to be a few minutes. And for those of you who are new to this, I am going to go through this pretty quickly. So if you do want any more core information about Wi-Fi, I encourage you to go back and check some of the historic presentations, but I will go through everything you need to know here today about what is social Wi-Fi marketing, why it's important for you to sell it, and really how much money you can make when you use this as a door opener and as an icebreaker for your clients. So there we go. My name is Kevin Z, and that's my information there. But right into it, today's focus is social powered Wi-Fi marketing. So that's where you find it inside the Marketplace. That is the header. We have a lot of really good information there, so I encourage you to read through that, understand what it is, and check out also our resources that we have. We have some great sales presentations and graphics and proposals and flyers and stuff that you could use to sell this as well. So let's start off. What is social-powered Wi-Fi marketing? So social-powered Wi-Fi marketing allows your clients to offer Wi-Fi to their customers in their stores. The experience is a customer would connect to free Wi-Fi, but this time, instead of just going right in or requiring a password, they would connect with Facebook, connect with Twitter, connect with their email address, even their LinkedIn account. And then when they do that, your clients, and by this, the restaurant that you're, let's say, servicing, collects very valuable information and data about their customers. So first name, last name, email address, profile picture, age range, all kinds of great info that is very good for marketing, as you'll see in a minute. So what exactly is the opportunity in social Wi-Fi marketing, and why does it matter? So the opportunity in Wi-Fi is probably one of the biggest things you're going to see since AdWords, and really since Facebook. And now this is a new medium that all advertisers are using, primarily because, number one, it's already being used. So 75% of smartphone owners connect to Wi-Fi on their devices with no buy-in necessary. It drives decisions. So 3 out of 4 customers say that Wi-Fi availability affects their shopping, eating, and sleeping decisions. Customers crave it. So 65% of people make restaurant decisions based on Wi-Fi, and 94% say that it's the most important amenity at a hotel. It's now more important than the free buffet. And it also increases spend. So 50% of small businesses said, in the US said, that customers spend more money when free Wi-Fi became available. So this is a huge trend that's affecting local businesses today. And don't just take our word for it, do your homework and really understand the opportunity. Business Insider, Small Business Trends, Forbes, they're all talking about this with charts that specifically show, based on research, how people spend more money when Wi-Fi is offered. So when you think about who could benefit from this, it really is any size business. So a lot of the local businesses today, but also institutions, hospitality, entertainment, retail, virtually any local business today either offers free Wi-Fi or should be offering free Wi-Fi. And if they do, they should be collecting leads and monetizing this traffic. And what we're doing here is we're leveraging the popularity of social media. So there's lately, this is actually an outdated stat. There's now 2 billion people on Facebook, 500 million people on other networks. LinkedIn's growing fast. Instagram has taken over. And now you can provide Wi-Fi access in exchange for people connecting with the social networks that are already using today. So how exactly does this work? Let's say you set this up for one of your clients. What is the experience like? How do you explain it to them? And how do they see the value in social powered Wi-Fi marketing? So how it works is very easy. So we actually ship you one of these Wi-Fi hotspots, and we have dozens of Vendasta partners today that have done this. It is pure turnkey plug and play. So once you add this as a product in the marketplace, we'll ask you for your address and your shipping details. We'll ship you a device in the mail. It'll either come to you or drop ship to your client. All you do literally is plug it into any existing internet modem. So if there's an existing cable modem there, an existing router or switch, it's very easy. You plug in one switch into the other with a network cable. Everyone has done it before. Once you do that, it automatically goes online. It's automatically assigned to the location, and a campaign is already running. So if you're thinking about how to do this, and it's a lot of technical setup, it really is all turnkey because we've already done all the hard work for you. So once you order the service, we send you one of these devices. We'll go into the detail about the device in a minute, but really it's important to understand why this location needs a new device. So if the business already has free Wi-Fi and they already have internet coming into their business, when you make a sale, the router's delivered right away. And what you can do now is set up a new public network. So it's very important for your customers to understand that offering free Wi-Fi on the same network that you have your servers and your files and your POS machines is very dangerous. What this does is actually sets up a physical separate network that is specifically for public users, that has the right protection in place to only allow people who opt in with social media to use the public access. In addition, you can limit the time spent and the bandwidth used so that you don't overload your network and you still have your POS machines running. I know that based on our experience, this is a very big point, and some businesses will actually buy this just for that reason, because POS is obviously point of sale machines to run credit cards is very important, and this will actually secure your system in addition to generating leads. So this router is, it's all programmed by us. It's all completely white labeled as well. There's no mention of MyWiFi anywhere on it. We require a standard internet speed, so 5 megabytes a second up or down. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. Just make sure the cable company has fast internet or cable internet in place. And then this will send a signal anywhere between 50, and we've seen some people have 200 feet with no obstructions, broadcasting a Wi-Fi signal that really is a marketing tool. Okay, you can have up to 32 people connect to this at the same time, and you can manage all of this from the cloud. So let me get into this in a minute, but really what the key takeaway here is that you can customize everything in the cloud. You don't need to physically be there once you drop the hotspot off. You can change the color, the look and feel, the social login options, the logo, whatever you want, all remotely. And you can also set up specific campaigns to generate social awareness, to boost reputation, and to get more likes on Facebook, generate leads, whatever your objectives are. You can change this in real time, all using your white label platform that is powered by us. So once you understand your client's objectives, and when you're speaking to your client, you're obviously understanding, hey, what's important for you? Are you looking to get more positive reviews? Are you looking to build an email list? Do you want to get more social engagement, more people liking your posts on Instagram, whatever it is? Once you understand their objectives, you can start creating campaigns, as we call them. So campaigns do things like build email lists, increase customer engagement, improve social media presence, run promotions like contests or discounts, have sponsorship opportunities available as well. So you can have sponsors pay you to be advertising on your hotspots. Also the ability to retarget clients after leaving a location. And all this happens while you're limiting or embracing dwellers. So you're not necessarily blocking people from using Wi-Fi, you're embracing it, you're getting their information, you're limiting the amount of time that they could use this. So all of this, trust me, when you say this to a local business owner, all of this sounds amazing. But really what the benefit is that it makes Wi-Fi simple to use. So let's just run through the flow very quickly again here. The flow is find, connect, engage, and automate. So local clients walk into your business, they'll see the Wi-Fi network name that is also editable by you in the cloud. You can change that name whenever you want. So a client will come in and connect like that normally. Once they do, they get their pop-up when they connect with Facebook. Once they log in and say, okay, yes, I agree to share my information, they're logged in and engaged with your campaign. So whatever graphics or campaigns or coupons you want to enter, it's a complete WYSIWYG interface. It's very easy to click, and add whatever you want on these pages. And this works on all devices, so all laptops, all phones, all tablets. It's all responsive, and it all collects data for you really while you sleep. It allows you to set this up at a location. Wi-Fi is offered, people connect, and you get this data. So a big part of this is reputation management. So we have a way in our system where when somebody connects, you can either redirect them right away to leave a review, or you can automate it and say, hey, 15 minutes after you leave or any amount of time after you leave the location, send the customer an email asking them to leave a review. So those of you obviously know the power of reputation management. There's no faster way to generate more positive reviews than to ask a client who has been to your location 15 minutes later what they thought about it after they leave. That's great follow-up customer service. So the different kinds of campaigns you have, you can boost social engagement, you can offer coupons, do lead generation, custom surveys. We have a lot of this information available. Once you activate the social platform, we have a members area that you can dive into and learn all about how to sell this and how to make money. We have cold calling scripts. We have tons of materials to help you sell this to your clients. So a sample campaign, for example, is for Coca-Cola. You have your logo on top. You have the logo on the thank you page. You have an ad on the interstitial, as we call it. So this is after you connect, and then you can redirect to any URL of your choice. In this case, we can redirect them to the Coke promotion page or the Coke page on Facebook. So you track everything in our system. You have real-time stats, all the reports and analytics that you can print and send to your clients. You can also export all the data. So if you want to get a list of emails or a list of names to present to your client as well, you can do that. You can identify customer habits. You can also customize campaigns and schedule them for different times of the day, having different messages. And you can also set up automations to automatically send emails or communications to your clients. You can also, and I'll show you in a minute, send this data to any third-party source. So if you're using MailChimp or Infusionsoft or Constant Contact or any CRM or email provider, you can automatically send this data to any third party. So here's how to sell it. So for you guys, as the super discounted rate, it is only $49 per month. And this also includes the router. So that hotspot that I showed you, that metal hotspot, it includes the device and includes the cost of shipping. So it's $49 flat for a device, the cost of shipping, and your first month of service. So you can install this, get comfortable, get it installed for your client, get your first payments, and your cost here is $49 flat. This is a pure Vendasta special. And this allows you to then do lead gen. You can customize your login page. You can set up your bandwidth controls. You get your in-depth analytics, and you can plug in loyalty rewards. All of this for a flat $49 a month. And the first month also includes the actual hardware. So there's no additional cost here for you to set this up for your client. So how do you sell it? You basically ask your client one key question. Question is, what has your Wi-Fi done for you lately? Okay, what has your Wi-Fi done for you lately? Your customer is going to think, hey, what do you mean? What are you getting at here? And it's important for you to then to communicate what I'm teaching to you today, that, hey, now you can have Wi-Fi become a lead gen tool. You can have people connect with Facebook. You can get their information, their names, their emails, their gender, their age ranges. And then you can use that information to retarget them and engage not only them, but also new customers who are coming in store. And if anyone on the call here does any kind of Facebook ads or any kind of additional email marketing, think about the database that you're growing here and the services that you can then sell that client to remarket them. So once a customer connects, you get their Facebook pixel ID, you get their email address, you get all kinds of ammunition, we can call it, that you're building this customer base that then the client will turn to you to help monetize that. So this helps really grow your network and help you make a lot more money by selling Wi-Fi. So obviously all these additional features we have as well on the platform, easy to use. You learn more about your customers. It also protects your business. You can control who uses what, and it allows you to offer your own branded internet, completely white labeled. So when you think about selling this as a standalone, and this is really our core recommendation, you'll see why in a minute, we have an excellent way for you to leverage the power of this. So you're buying it from us, and we'll just do the simple math. You're buying it directly through the Vendasta Marketplace for $49 per month, including the cost of hardware. So your cost is fixed at $49 a month. If at the very least, you were charging $100 a month, which is a bargain. I mean, there's other competing services out there that are charging $400 a month for an inferior product. And here, if you just doubled your money and sold it at a minimum $100 a month, you're a clear winner. You're going in there, selling it to the client. You're installing it. It's really just plug and play. You can charge a setup fee for all this. You can profit all you want. But the key here is you want to get in the door. So if we took these numbers at $100 a month, client can't say no to that. You have an initial landing page set up. You can have dashboard fees. You can charge for whatever you want. But the key here comes on the upsell. Okay, so once you get this in there at a super competitive price, you are then able to upsell it. And I want everybody right now, I'm going to share this link with you guys as well. And because I want you to visit this, because it's important that you guys really get all of the, let's just make sure I get everybody here. Actually, Yenisa, if you could send that link off as well, and everybody write it down. It's wifirevenuecalculator.com. And I'm going to pull this up on the screen here as well, because it's important you guys see what you can do with this. All right, so let me just pull this up and you get a live view. So I'm going to visit www.wifirevenuecalculator.com. And here you'll see a calculator that we have that will help you understand how much money you can make with social powered Wi-Fi marketing. So let's just bring all these down to zero for a second. Let's start with a clean slate, just so you can kind of set this up yourself for your business and really understand how you can scale this into a huge opportunity. Okay, and just a disclaimer here, obviously, all of these are just estimates. So as you do this for yourself, just know that these are just estimates on what you can do with Wi-Fi. But hypothetically, if you already had, let's say, a few prospects that you wanted to target, or you had a bunch of other clients you wanted to target, at the end of the day, let's just say that you brought on, let's say 27 clients who were paying, like we said, let's say you sell it at $100 a month. That's not bad. Here, just on that, you're making $2,700 a month recurring, and you're making about $30,000 a month recurring. Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting. So as part of the Vendasta training, as part of the platform, everyone sells a package. Okay, now this package probably includes reputation marketing, probably includes SEO, includes email marketing, can include retargeting services. Now remember, with Wi-Fi, you're also increasing the size of the potential and the size of the reach that you have when you're selling to your business clients. So here you're giving the client on day one, let's say this client does not know you, you're coming in with a $100 a month solution, no setup fee even, that you're buying for $49. You're doubling your money right away. You get the hardware included. It's all plug and play. You look like a superstar to this client because you're offering something that was just pitched to them for $400 a month. That's a quarter of the price for a better service. Okay, now that client trusts you. So let's say you have your upsell package that includes your rep management, your SEO, your design, your social media engagement, etc. And let's say your package is in and around $1,500 on average. And let's say of the 27 people who bought this initial Wi-Fi thing, let's say you're following the Vendasta sales, and as you keep closing clients, you are making a lot more recurring revenue. So let's put your close rate at a nice 39%. So by giving this away, this now becomes your lead gen tool. And as you increase this, and let's say even your close rate reduces, you can still make a whole lot of money by automating this. So the key is get a client in the door. You don't lose, you're actually doubling your money, and you have your hardware included on day one. Bake in, regardless of upsell, bake in a really nice recurring revenue stream. Even on that, you can actually charge a lot more. Like, we have competitors selling this for $400 a month. Now look at $400 a month with those same 27 clients. And let's forget the upsells. I mean, that's a 6-figure annual recurring revenue right there. And especially if, let's say, only 10% of those clients end up buying your upsell, it ends up being a lot more. So this is just a calculator that you guys could use to help, help you understand really the potential of Wi-Fi, and really knowing that just like any product, the real revenue comes on the back end. So by you going in there, establishing trust, establishing value, using Wi-Fi as a lead gen, you can then position yourself to sell your Vendasta package with all the bells and whistles, because that client already trusts you. You've already proved results. You've given them real-time dashboard logins, and they can literally see the results that you're providing. This will help you do that. And we have just some testimonials from some successful partners that have used this. So selling 2 hotspots, $1,000 setup. Remember I said you could also charge a setup fee on this. That's all profit. That you just pocket that money. That's a $1,000 setup fee for the hardware that we give you for free. You plug that in, and with $1,000 setup fee, both at $99 a month. So this is $200 a month recurring on one advertiser here, 2 advertisers here, sorry. Russell here also got a $1,000 setup fee and $150 a month per campaign. George had 2 upsells to his existing clients. So this is targeting people who already bought Vendasta products, $500 setup fee and $100 a month. And Landon's also saying that this is finally the solution he's been waiting for, because it's so easy to use. So the key here is you want to bundle this, all right? You want to bundle it with your own Vendasta products. Remember the calculator. You can take this, figure out the best offering that you have for your core niche and your core audience, get the reputation management, the social marketing. You can also have your own current offerings. So what you're doing with event management or advertising or social media strategy, that kind of stuff. But use Wi-Fi as a door opener, because you'll never see someone say no to the potential of generating leads on autopilot while using something that they already give away for free. I mean, it's a no-brainer to almost every business owner. And for those who do Facebook audience targeting, it doesn't just stop with an email address. You can also drop pixels and cookies off of people who use the Wi-Fi. So when they leave and you spend money advertising on Facebook, you are literally showing them the ads to people who have physically been to your location. So that's a much better result, a much better click-through rate. It also makes you look a lot better to your clients. So who needs this? Again, the lowest hanging fruit are businesses with repeat customers, such as restaurants, cafes, and retail. Businesses with long customer wait times, such as auto dealers, repair shops, dentists, and doctors. And businesses with extended customer stays, such as hotels, parks, museums, and salons. Now, if you're looking for new clients, if you're looking for ways to generate new leads, you could go to any of these domains. You can feel free to take a screenshot of that. I'll leave it on the screen for just a minute, because that is a great location, great way to find an endless amount of leads. All right, and there's something else as well that Facebook recently launched. This is also brand new. It is a Wi-Fi finder, and I'm just going to put this up on my screen here for you in just a second. So this Wi-Fi finder allows you to, and just give me a second as this loads up. Oh, I had my PowerPoint crash. So we'll let that reload in the background. But basically, Facebook launched a Wi-Fi finder. If you go into tools on your Facebook app, and it will literally show you on a map the locations around you that offer Wi-Fi, the name of their network, so the actual SSID name, and they'll give you walking directions or driving directions of how to actually get to their front door. So when you're thinking about using this as a tool, let's say you're just in a small town anywhere, or any town anywhere, and you can open up your phone, you can see who offers Wi-Fi, you can go into the business, you can sell a very compelling solution, the ability to generate leads off of people who just use free Wi-Fi. That's a great way to do it, and Facebook is literally seeing the importance of Wi-Fi for them to offer that kind of service. So I'll pull that screen up for you in just a second. But also looking at a live demo, if you'd like me to show you how to do this, but I think the time is better spent, let me actually go through some of the newer features that we've launched, because I know that a lot of chat has been happening, and the Vendasa partners who know us know that we've launched something new very recently. So let me just share this with you, and it is called Presence Analytics. Okay, so give me 1 second just to share this other presentation with you. So by Presence Analytics, you can now offer to your clients something that Cisco and those big companies offer for $2,000 setup fee. You can offer this with the same device that we give you absolutely free. Okay, so what you do is you enable it into your system. For those of you who are already, I know that I'm also talking to partners on the call that already have installations. So if you already have an installation, just hop on over to your firmware. So just go and upgrade your firmware, and then you're going to have a button called Presence Analytics. So if you turn that on, you'll be able to now generate leads and actually see, not leads necessarily, but you'll be able to see the visitors who's connected. So those are your leads, the people who have actually connected. But you can also now measure people who are around your location and having connected and who's passing by. So this is great for you to show the passerbys, the visitors, and the connected users for your clients very easily, so that everyone can understand this. All this happens with a $49 device that you get for free in your first month of using this platform. So I can't stress enough how important this is for you guys to seriously look at and start selling today, because there's just a lot of potential in social Wi-Fi marketing. So, I mean, I can get into the live demo, but let me ask, are there any questions that I can get to on the call here today? Anything that I can help with?
Looks like we do have
all right.
Coming.
Yeah, I do have, go ahead with the first question. I got a question here as well.
Yeah, for larger businesses and restaurants who have potentially more than 32 users needing to log on at one time, how is that handled? Do they have to purchase additional routers? What's the cost? Just what are your recommendations around that?
So yeah, I mean, a single router can handle up to 30 simultaneous users. And it's important to always remember that simultaneous means people who are all connecting at exactly the same time. So if a business only has, a coffee shop of 30 seats, there'll probably never be more than 30 people ever connecting at the same time, even though they might think that they have hundreds of people, and they do, coming in and out of their location every single day, like a revolving door almost. All they need is one device. Now, if they need more, you can order 2 from us. If you do have any installs that are larger, we do have recently launched a done-for-you solution. So if you are looking for, and it's a different kind of program. Obviously, they're for larger clients that have, it's more of like a 1-year term. It's not a month-to-month thing, but because it requires like expensive hardware. But if you have like a large stadium or large retail chain, or let's say a place that's a lot bigger than the small device can handle, then contact us and contact your account manager, because we can definitely hook you up with that. But on the small end, our device is more than suitable for 90% of all local businesses that you'll be chatting with on how to use that.
Perfect. So we do have a question about if you come up against, there's other competitors in the industry, how would you set how should we set the MyWifi apart from them?
So yeah, I think the biggest differentiator is price. So no one can beat you on price. The competitors are charging anywhere between $300 to $500 a month for this. That should be your margin. Another way to sell on that, or sell against that, is the fact that you are a local business consultant. All right, anybody like a ZenReach or anybody out there, they don't understand local businesses. They don't. They would love to understand local businesses, but they just simply don't. And your benefit and your real competitive differentiation is that you live, eat, and breathe local consulting. So when it comes to you understanding their core business, understanding their objectives, being able to act on a dime and actually give them proper consulting, that really is where you come in, and that's really where we stand apart. So I would say that the presence analytics and all the features and tools, pound for pound, we do everything that everyone else can do. But with us, you're able to get in with your clients, and this is a big benefit because you're working on a lower price point with us. You're able to secure this also at a lower price point. However, with that, you're also able to secure your deal. And looking at our calculator, remember that every client that you have paying you and every client that is happy with the results you're providing, you're able to then upsell them very easily. And all this is done at a entry point of $49. So by activating it, by providing it, I would even venture to say that you should throw this into your existing packages. I mean, your angle could also be that I'm going to give this away for free, and I'm just going to include it in my $2,000 package. And now my $2,000 package is going to have the value of $3,000 or $5,000 because I'm adding all of this value. So another option is just swallow the cost and include it in your bigger bundles for you to demand a multiple. Because I'm sure you guys have all learned this in the Vendasta training, that when you're selling a client multiple things, it's very easy to kind of mask the costs or have them break it down. All they care about at the end of the day is results. Am I making sales? Am I, generating more results with you versus without you? If the answer is yes, and I'm getting an ROI, the fine details don't matter. So by going in and saying that, hey, you could go buy this service separately for $400 a month, but you know what? If you buy my big package, I'm going to include that all in. And then the client will value the $400 a month against the price that they're paying you, and that'll just help you sell a whole bunch more bundles.
That's perfect. Thank you, Kevin. We have another question around multi-locations. And it's, can you set up a single marketing campaign for multi-locations at the same time? And really just what are your recommendations if you are talking to a brand or somebody that has multiple locations?
So yeah, the big thing of that is you can add multiple locations all under your same dashboard. Now, when you're looking to scale that, you can actually segment it out exactly how you want to show what campaign when, because we have a scheduler. You can have different things happening at different times. So that helps things a lot on that end. And depending on how you're setting up things on the Vendasta marketplace, if you have them all under one parent company or separate ones, if there's something specific that you want to set up, by all means, let us know and we can help you work that out.
Perfect. One question that I really like here is wondering about, and in your experience and maybe other partners you're working with, have you seen this work with cooperative marketing? So their example is a restaurant gets Coke to buy ads as a popular restaurant. Have you seen anything like that work?
Yeah, a lot of our clients do that. They have actually, what they do is just provide this to the business at no fee. So they tell the client, hey, look, I'm going to offer social Wi-Fi marketing for your location. If you buy my product or your additional thing, or even at no cost, they swallow the $49 cost. They get, let's say, 10 restaurants. So that hard cost is $4.90 a month. And then they sell an advertiser sponsorship, exclusive sponsorship on those 10 restaurants for $5,000 a month. So the math there is pretty easy. Fixed fee, advertiser revenue, and the business owner gets all the value because they don't have to do anything. They just get all the data. They build a list that they then end up calling the Vendasta partner for to monetize through email and social ads. But yeah, that's an angle that a lot of our partners have been leveraging. So it's a virtual no-brainer to the client. Would you like us to offer you a free service that provides you massive value at absolutely no charge? They'd be like, what's the catch? And be like, look, I'm just going to run some ads on your homepage, but it's going to be non-competitive. And they can say, sure. We see it a lot. We see that happen a lot. But ultimately, I think in the core strategy of the Vendasta partners, it's selling your bundle. So it's building this into a package or having it as a standalone bundle, and then ultimately scaling this for your business, because as we shared in that calculator at wifirevenuecalculator.com, you can very easily see that just by bringing a lot of people in through the door, you can easily sell a lot more recurring revenue by virtue of the people who just actually trust you in selling them stuff. Because I'll tell you now, like, a lot of people don't trust you when you knock on your door, and I'm sure you've also experienced that firsthand. A way to establish that trust is to provide them with something that they've likely never heard of before, such as social Wi-Fi marketing. Go in there, plug it in, have it work, connect users, send them real emails, real profile pictures. They'll be like, wow, this is like some magic stuff, and now I trust you. Now whatever you're selling, I'm much more open to buying.
Perfect. And one last question here. So if anyone else has any others, type them in so we can get to them. But someone, a more specific question, but wondering about music festivals in remote locations, how that would work, if that's able to work, if there's thousands of attendees.
Yeah, you'll need a wired internet connection or a satellite truck for that. Obviously, we are interested in those opportunities, but they have to be very qualified. I wouldn't have that to be whoever asked that question shouldn't be that should not be your main focus because there's a lot of logistics to actually make that happen. It is possible, but there's a lot of pieces that need to be in place for that to work.
Thank you. One question just about the hardware. If there is by chance an error with it or somehow it gets broken at the location, can they order a replacement? Are they able to ship it back in exchange? How does that work?
So are the routers never break? They're all automatically cloud managed and auto updated in the cloud. So if there's some configuration setting that has happened, then we can remotely update that. To date, we've never had a device that has been defective or ever had the requirements to replace one. So no, I don't really see that being an issue.
Sounds good. Perfect. That's looking like the end of all the questions there. Thank you so much, Kevin. This was really, really great walkthrough of the Wi-Fi and the opportunity.
Yeah, great. So if you guys have any questions, obviously I think the number one place to go is in your marketplace under products, build your own package, check out the materials we have there and all the resources to check out because there's lots of stuff that you should be looking at. And please call your Vendasta reps and have them help you sell this because I think there's a lot of opportunity in this and especially in doing it the right way. You don't want to let this wave pass you by because like I said, social Wi-Fi marketing is the biggest thing I think to hit local since AdWords. And that kind of thing that if you're not on it and if you're not in there early, you're just going to miss out on a big opportunity, especially selling to either your clients or prospective clients in your area.
Sounds good. Thank you, Kevin. And thanks everyone for joining us today. We will see you again next week.
All right, thanks, everyone. Have a good nice day.